Anybody, man or woman, will drive that fit, yeah? See, like to plate there? Then run here and fuck. Yeah. Them a fuck on my fishing spot. That's why the fucking place so salt and me can't catch no fish. Because them come here and fuck. Uno get uno man or uno woman and tell them to tap fuck on my fishing spot. Them there in the back seat. When they see me, they frighten you fuck. The girl fly off for the man. I swear upon my life, me not tell no lie. Yo, I don't know me a gimmicks, man, but bro, when me pull up, yes, and me look to my right and me see car, the girl jump off of the man. See, watch, at the back seat, the man there, you know, him lay down like him think me can't see him. Top fuck on my fishing spot. Pussy. Yeah. Go a motel cheap. 5 grand or 3, 4 grand. You get 2 hours.
Welcome to Jamaica Dancehall Source News and Entertainment with a buzz. There's a saying in Jamaica that goes something like this. If you walk, codename YouTube in your vehicle are gonna get salt, especially if a some salt hole girl, salt like the sea of salt or salt sea, sorry. So I guess the saying probably true. If you walk in the van and then you're there at the fishing spot are gonna get salt, even though it is a pond, it are gonna salt like sea. You have some people in a Jamaica all over the place. Them scandalous bad. Like them say, if them people ever see you take a little dump in the bush, make sure say you pick it up and run. It seems as if this man is one of those person. Or maybe the man is just defending his fishing spot and wondering and pondering, why is it that the fish them now bite? Him realize I saw the place salt up by individuals like these. Point blank and period.
Intermission Addy. Remember say them song now play in a video the song. Video made them song now play in a crafty craft and them now by the waitress a drink.
If people really notice, I'm pretty Foota, you know. And the Vibes Cartel Foota really have a problem with, you know. And the Vibes Cartel Foota really have a problem with. A SKATTA Foota really want to put down in about him. Can't come straight forward, come talk about SKATTA because he know what the media and what the people are going to say. But if you don't look close and pay attention, man, the issue still a Foota problem, man. You see me? It might not be in problem fully like one time, but with this, a issue and problem. And being a man having pan in payroll now, so you must feel what I'm doing. So big up Foota, you know.
So the next thing that is popping in the news, it is called the jealousy, the obsession, the hate, the bad mind that is being spewed by Foota Hype for everybody to see. What is the motive? What are the motives? Why is Foota acting in such an erratic, emotional fashion? Well, people, the truth and the fact, like you hear that man says, the main component is ISHAWNA. If you notice, ISHAWNA has been in a sighting with Vybz Kartel, many places, many islands, United States included. They are out having a good time, and like Vybz Kartel always do since he has been out, he posts just about everything. And he has the rights to do so because he has been missing off of the landscape for about 12 to 13 years. So therefore, him a catch up, he is playing catch up. He is reliving all the time that he missed out. So we see him make some posts. However, most of the posts, there's a Da Vinci code attached to it. They are subliminal disses. They are probably reaction for the way that Foota Hype has acted. We saw that Foota Hype, and this is not constructive criticism, as something bad to say about everything and everything that Vybz Kartel do or say. We saw that the latest episode or rant is when Bounty Killer flew into the United States after getting back his visa for 15 years it was missing. Foota Hype say, Bounty has stunned pan Vybz Kartel only to see Vybz Kartel, Bounty Killer, and DJ Khaled link up back in the same place. The only person who was missing was Foota Hype because of his blabbermouth and the fact that he lives in Florida. Nobody wants to be around him. So we see ISHAWNA, she's out and about and she's having a grand time. And she's making posts and she's subliminally dissing her ex-baby father, Foota Hype, and saying how last night was this, last night was that. So my point is this. It seems as if Foota Hype, well not seems, it is obvious that Foota Hype is definitely in him feelings. I carry pom-pom feelings. And the fact that he knows that SKATTA is one of the management team, PR team, as it pertains to Vybz Kartel, Joe, such as them, they have big plans to have all sorts of show all over the place. So they are not only friends, they are business partner. Money is always the motive. They are studying and praying money, while on the other hand, Foota Hype is praying bad mind. Foota Hype a carry belly for ISHAWNA. And why is he carrying belly for ISHAWNA? And I'm going to tell you why. The fact that him know say SKATTA and ISHAWNA didn't have something. SKATTA take away ISHAWNA. And the fact that him know say Vybz Kartel sharp like a guillotine gallus, even though he says that he's a one burner. However, you notice a lot of times that you see ISHAWNA, you don't see them. See them cannot be seen. And I am not saying that it is a fact that Vybz Kartel and SKATTA is in something with ISHAWNA because I don't know. However, what I do know, I would not be surprised if both of them are switching turns. Both of them are having a jolly grand time. And ISHAWNA is a big woman. She's a consenting adult. She can do whatever she chooses to do with her body once it is consenting. So therefore, even if that is the case, however, Foota Hype in his deluded mind, you know that he is definitely jealous, definitely emotional, definitely obsessed. So therefore, he is probably going to think the worst because that is what the mind of idlers do. So therefore, when him think about the fact that these people that he's always jeering, dissing, whether directly or subliminally, is actually holding the key to his heart and doing whatever they so choose, it burns him and it heats him up inside. And that is why he acts in the way that he acts, in my opinion, point blank and period.
If the boy not spend pan you, then him for dead. Hey, girl, cheap man, no forget no head. And him can't have $1 million and you have to beg. No mind if from a pussy good, that is a pledge.
No, to me and man not talk about girl clone. Me a biggest bum buckler girl clone. Me a big girl clone for my girl. Me a big waist bum buckler, man. Me no respond to what you want. Second and third. And me watch pussy hard.
So the next thing that is popping in the news is a series of videos that has been making their way over social media, in which an artist in the Valiant link, DJ Mac, them have a song named Greedy, and pretty much them a say, man for take care of them woman, and people, there is nothing wrong with that. However, everything should be done in discretion. So we see Valiant come out now, and him a endorse it, and I say, him a the biggest girl clown, and him spend pan him woman hard, and him watch poems hard. Well, people, at least them say confession is good for your soul. So if you do something and you're proud of it, might as well run up to the mountain, say it out loud, say it out proud, and that is exactly what he is doing. Now, people, we should not be surprised when we think about the link that Valiant and this artist is in. The fact when you talk about DJ Mac and the fact when you talk about Jeffrey. These people are proud, girl clown. These people said for themselves that, listen, me spend hard for my girl and me watch my girl hard. Now, people, here's the thing. A man can do whatever he so chooses. That is his money. Jeffrey, successful. Valiant, successful. DJ Mac, very successful. However, when you set a trend for people that can actually afford it, and then the regular man out there, he might go try keep up with the Jones, or with the Max, with the Free, with the Valiant, with this artist. How is he going to manage? If you don't have the talent, if you're not a social media personality, if you're not gainfully employed in some sorts of big job, how are you going to keep up this trend? And people like me said, they are speaking for themselves. They do not have to be role model. However, back in the days, we see say, the morals and the ethics as it pertains to men with game, it has changed. Back in the days, it was money over itches, M-O-B. However, now we see say, these people, it is itches over money. Not to say that they are not making the money, but me just say, them put a level of respect, and women that are supposed to be respected are to be respected. But the facts are these: there are not many good women out there, and women can attest that there are not many good men out there. So the problem is this, or the domino effect is this: these people spend so much money upon these women, invest in these women, so them feel as if when them invest, it is going to bring them loyalty. And when that loyalty is not forthcoming, that is when them get them feelings, and that is when the ABUSE are them take it to the furthest extent. So I say this to say that be very careful the energy that you put out there, because then you're going to put other people under peer pressure that cannot keep up with that lifestyle. So therefore, it is going to send them to thief. And you, Jeffrey or Valiant, did not send anybody to go thief. But me just say, when them feel as if they are inadequate, if them can't do what you do or keep up with what you do, you are going to have an unfair advantage. And of course, you are going to have an advantage because you have talent, you have the skill set. But what about the youths that don't have the skill set and trying to keep up or maintain with one of these gold diggers that is out there? Me just say, them youths are going to end up thief. Them youths are going to end up go to them with all sorts of despicable stuff. And then when the girl that have zero loyalty from start, she just have played the game. She decides she wants to switch. The next thing you know, she switch from life to the afterlife. Me just say, be very careful what you put out there, the energy, because that energy, sometimes it have negative effect. Point blank and period. So the next thing that is popping in the news is a series of videos that have been making their rounds over social media, where it is shown SKATTA controller, Shauna Chin, have a new girlfriend. Yes, people, I said it. A new girlfriend. And we should not be surprised the fact that SKATTA controller used to be the girlfriend manager of Gollybop, actually kiss Gollybop, actually suck out Gollybop tongue with all of those missing teeth. The fact that SKATTA controller has been out here on social media getting this when one of these TikTokers, I think his name is Italian, was supposed to meet her in a Ocherius. However, him friend said, you really are going to go look for the losers there in a Ocherius and waste the time. She was stranded out there. Well, people, it seems as if the sequence of SKATTA controller continues. She is now dating a big top LESBO, lesbo them call it. So take a listen, take a look to some reaction between SKATTA controller and that girlfriend. And then I'll give my piece.
You're agitative and you're agitative bad. You're agitative bad. You're the worst me ever meet. I meet Butch before, but you, I don't want done with no girl again. I will keep being I will fuck like dog. Make man fuck me like dog, I guess. Me don't want a girl. No. Wall. You come down here and put blood clot padlock power, big suitcase full of blood clot dildo. What the fuck you think? Me no, better you come and try suck my pussy. Suck my pussy better off. You said I can literally. Yeah. You come to Jamaica with big sin. No, I'd rather be back. I going back to being a whore. Not trying that different. No, fuck this. Fuck this. Fuck this. Me not take no plastic. No! I'm going to just continue being a whore. The fuck out of here with your dirty ass dildo them where you fuck everybody. You walk up putting on me, you crazy? You crazy?
I said no, she wouldn't do that shit.
You don't have, you gotta just take your time.
This is you.
Take your time.
Are you turning it back on you now?
Take your time. Okay. Don't come near me. Don't come near me.
My friend said you wouldn't have done this shit and you did this shit. That's why I'm recording. That's exactly why I'm
recording. Why y'all record me?
Because
I'm on my live Zane Top on Roses. I'm playing a match just now.
I want to show them exactly what
I'm playing a fucking match.
Why are you slapping the phone?
I'm playing a match.
Now, people, like I said, when it comes to these TikTokers such as Controller, SKATTA Controller, there is no low that they would not go. From you go gully back, there's no much lower than you can go. However, you can add to the lowness, and it seems as if this lady have no sorts of problem with doing so. So we see she pick up a lady, look like that basketball player that they had arrested in Russia. Not the same person, but me just say. She have one of those type that walk in a Timberland and wear all sorts of pullover, whatever you want to call it. Manly as F-U-C-K. Talk about bulldogger, them call it, in America or in Jamaica. So this lady, she pick up a freak. There's no sorts of love. There's no sorts of emotion. As far as she's concerned, Mrs. SKATTA Controller is just a low down itch. So therefore, she come to Jamaica with her bag of toys, all sorts of plastic, D-I-L, do, rete, lele, blue, blah, bling. Because she figure, if she's going to have a grand time, you have to pay for play. So therefore, get ready for anything that I bring, the bag of toys that I have. And if you don't want to appease me, then you got to go because you're just a dirty, low-down HOE. And that is the reason, and people, no disrespect to SKATTA Chin, but she has actually disrespected herself in many, many ways, many, many times. So therefore, what do you expect? When you expose yourself in such a low-down style, people are going to just look at you as the type of person that you are. Not saying that it is justified, but those are the facts. Point blank and period. So the next thing that is popping in the news based on the edited version of the video that you saw at the start of this because of YouTube's copyright policy, I cannot show, I had to adjust the audio. So pretty much dancehall artist Dexter Daps was coming from the studio in the night. While he was leaving, he got into an accident. And you see that the airbag, everything inflates. He was lucky to be alive. Don't know if the vehicle flipped. Don't know the specifics. Don't know if he was wrong. Don't know if his speeding was well, actually. Speeding is always a factor. So we see him lucky to be alive and he's playing his song, newly released, God Got Him Covered. And while that might be true, the facts are these, him can consider himself lucky. So it might be a combination of saved by God and also lucky. He needs to thank his lucky star because this could have turned up in a worse way based on the impact of the crash. But the fact that he was driving expensive vehicle, have airbag in the roof, on the side, and the steering wheel, in the back, might this have been a cheaper car, not as sturdy as the one that he was driving, maybe the outcome would have been different, sorry. So people like me say, him lucky this time, but like them say, a third time is a charm and sometime not a charm. Be very careful out there because the life that you save might be your own. Point blank and period. So anyways, people, thanks once again for checking out my video. If you appreciate videos like these, please show your appreciation by liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. That is how YouTube promotes videos like these to like-minded, sensible persons like yourself. Bless up.